Hey folks, sorry we had a bit of a challenge getting started tonight. NVIDIA was angry and it was causing me all kinds of hellacious problems. How's everybody doing? No drink for tonight. I don't do drinks on Monday nights typically. I might do a non-alcoholic beer later. But ooh, thank you for the bang there, Ben. Um, yeah, no cocktails on Mondays typically, unless it's a really special occasion. Fridays are normally cocktail nights. So welcome in folks. We're gonna so I'm trying to figure out how much longer I want to do this series. I think we've got 2 to 3 episodes. I kind of want to finish out the bunker. I want to get the garden, which I think we might work on next. And what else did I want to do? I wanted to make some living space. Time to wind down. Sounds good, Holly. I'm just logging in. So I did a little bit of work off stream to fix the mess. I will guide everyone through what we had to do after last time. And of course, I'm logging into a storm, but I'll tell you everything that I did here in a second. So we'll have Friday stream where I will do cocktails this week. No Monday stream, just a heads up next week. I gotta do some work travel, so I won't be here for the next Monday stream. But then we'll continue back on Friday. So you'll just miss me for one stream. I think those are all the big updates. I'm still working through the Ireland video. I'm in slow mode on videos. I'm just on a struggle bus. It's hard when I take a break to get back into the video editing mode. So we'll get there when we get there. That's kind of where I'm at. Trevor, if you've got ideas, feel free to drop them in my Discord. I won't remember here on chat. But if I drop this, I've got a whole channel in Discord on cocktails and food. That you can pop in there. If I can get to my link, there we go. So that's the, if you're not already on the Discord, drop it there and I will get to it. Promise I'll take a look. All right, let me put my headset on here and get ready to get going. Checkity check. All right, we got everything moved into my earbuds, into my ear, my head things, my headpieces. I don't know, I got nothing. All right, let's dive into here and let me talk about what I did. So I sped up the process of us moving from the old base to the new base. So I did all the inventory movement off stream, and then, well, let's just jump over here and let me show you what I did. And of course, why does it always do this? When I first launched 7 days, OBS never wants to pick it up. It always does that weird thing where it gives you a black screen. So I'm going to go into dev mode for a second so I can show you the mess we had to clean up. Thank you for the pew pew eyes, Ben. I don't have the energy for the pew pew eyes. I just had a cup of coffee. I don't know what's happened, folks, but since I got back from Ireland, I have really struggled with just some serious fatigue. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to flip on dev mode so that we can fly through the earth. For anyone who wasn't here last time, I'm going to show you the mess I had to clean up. So I'm putting on God mode so you can see this. So this, for anyone who wasn't here, we did Horde Night last stream. And this is what our digging fiends did to us. So I filled this all in with concrete the whole way. I did that off stream because that was just didn't sound like a fun thing to do with y'all on streaming. Am I crooked here? There we go. Get me a little bit even. So I filled all this in. And I widened the pad on the top a little bit. So we still need to check the top of the pad here and make sure there's some spots that took some damage. I didn't hit all those, so we'll double check those. I marked this spot here because this is where that was the origination point of where they started to dig down into the base. So on this top area, we need to make sure that we double layer this up here and put lighting in before the next Horde night, because if we have a double layer here, it's going to also dissuade the zombies from even trying to pound through the floor here. So we'll hang out during the night and get some of the next bit done. I also basically, we're out of concrete. Let me also turn on system volume now. There we go. So the other big thing here, let me turn my I gotta adjust my volumes. Vacations are generally more draining than work. Yeah. I think, yeah, it was just the jet lag was severe for me. So I've taken all of our stuff. So everything is loaded up here. So if I haven't like created all the stuff for this, but I took all the stuff that we had back in the old base. I moved it over here. Oh, that's right. I'm producing sand because we're gonna have to start producing concrete again to rebuild over here. I took most of the concrete that we had in actual concrete mix format and started, you know what? We're gonna pause that. Yeah, it was the repairs. It was the repairs, domestic, that really hurt us, honestly. The amount, I'm gonna pause this for now. It was the amount that went into the filling in the holes. That was the big problem. If we hadn't had that, we probably would have been okay, but all right, now we have sand for a while, and we got more sand producing. We have stone till the end of time. We will never have a need for stone. I added a few more boxes here just to carry more stuff. Yeah, stupid mole zombies. So to that extent, I think we fix our mole issue has got to get fixed first. So these are all producing concrete. Yeah, so we've got 700 more concrete blocks being produced. Kyle, we did a Horde night last stream, and it went pretty well, other than the zombies digging through, you know, layers and layers of concrete, as one kind of learns to expect from them. I think on the top, we're going to put the lights towards the inside, like in that spot right there on each side. So let me grab lights. We're going to grab this for scaffolding. And you know what? Can I make how much more? I'm going to make a whole kind of layer of building blocks up here just to make my life a little easier. And yeah, well, we'll get everything set up and then we'll do the lights absolute last. All right, so I wanted to go 2 levels up on all these. So there's going to be a layer here, a layer here. I don't know if the light will shine down this far. We might have to put spotlights coming down to make it into the room. Eric, yes, they could, but it's 7 days and they're just weird. You know what? I'm missing some of my tools. I don't know if I stuffed them in here, in the weapons and armor. I am missing my pickaxe. That's not good. I don't know. Oh, did I hope I didn't trash it and or leave it. Well, there's my auger. I mean, if I have to, I can use that. I just hate using the auger. Oh, nope, there it was. There we go. Now, yeah, the question is, so we're going to double layer this up around the edge here. Anything around the side? Yeah, AI be drunk. So we're going to take this the whole way around here. We're just going to kind of scaffolding around. Yeah, it's just the mole zombie thing is... They're freaking gophers. Yeah, so we're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna increase the the size of the pad upstairs. So we're gonna fill in this top area here. We probably should have had this filled in before last Horde night. We just kind of, for one, it was getting late. We were a little bit wackadoodle on time because of the offset from last time. Oh, yeah! Let's take this one to here, and then... So I'm just gonna keep building this, this makeshift scaffold the whole way around. Gophery, yeah, pretty much. All right, cool. Now we can keep kind of filling in the whole area around. So we'll get the whole exterior, and then we're gonna fill in the actual areas up there, and we're gonna add lighting from the ceiling. And like I said, I might go with spotlights up here. How much wattage are these? Are the spotlights more than 5, or are they also 5? Do you all remember offhand? I feel like they changed it at some point in time and they got cheaper. Because if I can get away with spotlights in the ceiling, that would be great. But also I don't know how well the spotlights will do from filtering light. It might not look as good. So, oh, and what is that? What did I do here? That was a mistake block, right? Yes. That one right there is a mistake. See, but the problem is spotlights don't filter light, I don't think. I think we would lose out on the light coming through the grates, like how these actually filter the light really well. I don't know that the others do. All right, just checking out the whole way around. We're good here. We're good here. It's morning time. And you know what? We'll, ooh. Yeah, we're just going to the paths that are going to have blocks the whole way. We'll go ahead and fill these in like so. And then we're going to leave we want to leave the red rock at the top section. That's intentional. And then we'll get these so that they're put in nice little boxes like this. Take that all the way to the wall. Is that right? Yep, we'll take these all the way up like so. And yeah, we'll go above this one as well. Boom, 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 like that. Same thing, carry that all the way up. We'll get the center block as well. Same thing here. And there we go. Now we're starting, ooh, yeah. In any spot where it's got extra areas on the top like that, we got to fix that and layer that all the way up. Now that one block right there, we're gonna grab some sandstone and we'll fill that one back in, just so that we have the natural ceiling above here. And then we're gonna put 2 layers across everywhere. All right, now I think we've got this laid out. So I guess we could try one with spotlight and see what it looks like. So we'll take that one out there, and a spotlight would go right in that spot. Domestic, there's going to be 2 layers of concrete below that red rock. Like, I can't do the whole area above this all the way up as cement, we just, that would be a lot. Let's try this. And I can't, do I have advanced rotation turned on in this? I do. But that means if anyone doesn't have my mod turned on, this won't work. Well, let's just go with it. I might change it when I put the mod out later. So, all right, we want to do it. There we go. So we'll do that. I don't have an easy power to pull this from. I could knock out one of the walls here real quick. I might do that because I'm lazy. Easier than running around and the old I don't remember that trash can spotlights. All right, let's pull off of this guy here. So 5 watt. Oh, so spotlights are also only 5 watts. Oh, so that is one of the big differences. So the spotlights are very white. Now let's play with this. We're gonna use, on the ceiling, I was gonna go with security grates again. And I'm gonna put these in wood just so that we can kind of test out the look. And I'm gonna use the trick that I used in my old base where we double these. So we'll do one pass like this. And then we're gonna do a second pass going in this direction. So that's one look we could give it, but you can see how the spots just go right through everything. So we'll lose some of the look that we get. Now that's one kind of view. The other one, because I don't know that I love that right there. What I might do, because this will give separate. Ooh, this might give good angles. So what if we do this? What if we? Yeah. How about that? It's still 2 full layers of concrete up there. But that'll give the ceiling separation. Ooh, I like that. And we can leave we'll put 1, 2, 3. We'll put the lights along the edge like that. So we're gonna need some more spotlights though. So let's pause this for a second. Let's get spotlights going. So we're gonna need like a total of 6 of them or so. And hopefully that combined with the lights coming from the ground gives the room an overall vibe. So yeah, let's do that. So we'll pull all these out. And hopefully that also just generally speaking gives us enough light for the room. So we're gonna put one right here. Like so. One, we can turn this back on for a second. So one right there. But also keeps the industrial feel. Yeah, I definitely want to hold that. We're gonna have to go grab our sandstone. We had some in the box down here. And I for anyone wondering how you make sandstone, you can't make it. We did have to use dev mode to bring in sandstone so that we can fix the ceiling in cases like this. It's kind of frustrating and unfortunate. So even in this one, so 1, 2, you know what, I want the look to be complete. We're going to get rid of this up here where they dug through earlier, and we're just going to fill that with sandstone. We might have to dig a few blocks out. Yep. Hey, Judy. So we're just, you know, we're fixing the mess that the zombos made. I know I mostly won't be able to see this once I do this, but I'm so anal retentive about stuff like this and just want it to look decent. So that gets us what we want. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one was 4. That's right. This is the weird one. Okay, well, we're gonna do it 1 in from the side, I guess. We'll do it in the corner here. Yeah, so there's our gap. In that way, we don't see any of the crap from above. Now let's grab our lights in production here, and I think we're getting good. We're gonna have to check our whole powertrain to make sure that our power supports this. You know what? We didn't plan, oh God, we didn't plan for solar in this yet either. We do need to get solar power down here eventually. That is part of the overall plan. All right, so that one there. That one there. Now let's go ahead and power this all up. So we'll go from here straight across the top. Man, that is super bright. Is that going to be too bright? I know once I cover it up, we'll lose a little bit of it. I mean, that is kind of cool, though, once we... The paint job will also change the way the whole room feels. Let's just go with this. We're, you know... We'll save the one on the end here, because we'll use that to loop back around. But we'll go ahead and do security grates, and we'll do one direction first, and then we'll get the other direction. So advance. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So security gates, and... There we go. So we'll do this way first. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, we're gonna have to, well, yeah, we're gonna have to do some painting before we close all this up. I didn't even think about that. We gotta leave that one open. No, I think I'm gonna magically do, no, we're gonna have to do, all right. We're bringing in one more dev tool. Once I close these up, these are gonna be problematic to do. And I always say that I hate painting on stream more than anything, but we're gonna at least paint these bits here so that we don't have to come back and do them later. And I'm probably just gonna do these with metal tread. Like that. We'll probably do all these with metal tread just because that'll kind of solidify our industrial feel. But this way, when we put the other one on top, we can come back and do the sides later, but we won't be able to touch that again, if that makes sense. And anyone questioning like me cheating in the paintbrush, I always cheat in the paintbrush. I hate painting more than anything, but it is required to make your base look good in 7 days. And you know what? I'm realizing if I had to do this again, I think I would have used the same indent logic that we're doing here on this. But it's a little late to go back and do it now. It'll be fine though. All right, so now that we've done that, we're gonna come... Oh no, I did this, well, oh no, this works too. This is different than I did the other way. Oh. I had them side by side, but this is, I think this works as well. So the challenging part of this, obviously, you got to do the wiring first. So that way it gives like a separation of depth. It's not right on top of each other like I did it the first time, but it does give you that like latticed perspective. Unintentional, but you know, we're gonna run with it. And you still get the gap, which is what I wanted. In terms of having space between here. I just didn't want the rails here, the gates going straight up against these gates, because I felt like that didn't look right. But I feel like this does. I think this comes together nicely. King Ranch, the hole was pretty rough. I showed it off just a little bit ago. I showed off my hole. Oh, such a child. But yeah, bit of a mess. Bit of a mess. Missed the whole show. Let's get these wired up now. Raising, yep. Reverse this guy. You're gonna go there. Oh, we missed this. Okay, take this to the ceiling. And then we're gonna do this one right there. Take this to the ceiling also. Take that there. And then this one, we went the one closest, so it was this one right here. 1, 2, 3, and that was it, right? Yep, we got all of them. So now we're gonna take the power off the last one, and we're gonna loop around. We just got to make sure we end up with enough power in here for all of this, because it's quite a bit. These add up. Definitely don't need that light on anymore. All right, and now for up here, we're gonna go with security rates again. And they all go this way, and then we'll add on the ones going the other way. Oh, nope, do the whole thing. Don't want to miss this, because there will not be going back and painting these again after the fact. All right, get that going. And then get that painted. And now we can close in the other one now that we have the whole ceiling done. Because I don't think we're going to do the... I don't think we need light in the center of the room. And in fact, I think it's better that we don't have light in the center of the room. I think that will... that'll make things a little bit more interesting. All right, did I paint that last one? Yes. All right, now we'll carry this the whole way across like so. Now, just for a heads up, the zombies view any of these blocks as whole blocks and adds. All right. So we'll get this room easily all fixed up. This one's going to be in good shape. And then we just need to check power. We got to see how we're doing on power. So I'm going to do a quick bio run. I'm going to be right back, and then I'll chat with y'all right when I get back. Give me a quick sec. Quick bio. All right. We're not quite back from ads yet, but I'm going to go ahead and pour myself an NA beer. Give me something to sip on here. Whew. Ads in 18 more seconds, and then we will be out of ad purgatory. So yeah, I'm doing good old Athletic. They do some of the best non-alcoholic beers out there, but they did an Oktoberfest brew that's not too bad. It's a little bit on the fruity side for an Oktoberfest, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, looks like I got everyone back from ads, so let's continue on here with the build. Let's pop back in here. By the way, I don't know, anyone in the Midwest got slammed this weekend. We had like torrential downpours, flood warnings. We've actually got multiple roads around us are still like 4 or 5 feet underwater. So it's a little bit crazy of a weekend for us. Nah, King, I got, you got to balance things out during the week. Got to maintain the health. And I like doing the non-alcoholic stuff for folks who can't. Like my poor wife, who can no longer have alcohol because it is a just insane-o migraine trigger for her. Yeah, I'm in Southeast. Yeah. Yeah, I hope everything at your house was safe. I know Ravens had some water issues. Leah, yeah, there's a bunch of them. Our other favorite that my wife loves, 1, 2, also does one. What's it called? It's Untitled Art. They also do a NA that we really enjoy for Oktoberfest. We'll do kind of this right down the middle, just so I can make sure we get the center spot here filled in, and then we'll take out all this scaffolding and get to finally take a look at how all this comes together. Yeah, we've got and for folks who don't, like, in the Midwest, it's so common to have basements, and so most of us here have we have sump pumps. So we have pumps in our basement that are built to deal with water from situations like this. And so our sump pump did brilliantly. We didn't have any issues, luckily. This time around, our basement at the old house flooded twice. Like, full on destroyed the basement twice. Completely sucked. Basement floods are the worst. My studio was in the basement in the old place, so it totally took the studio out of commission for a while. Not fun. People don't really have basements in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that works, Rookie. I'd be curious, like, what the reasoning is. I know that they're just very common in the Midwest. I think here it's partially because, like, when it's cold, people need indoor places to go hang out in the winter. And so thus basement bars are very common here. Floor drains. Yeah, so since our house was built, it was built with basically like a gigantic ditch around the foundation built to manage water. And our house is kind of on a hill, so that works to our advantage as well. Yes, and they're cooler in the summer. All right, now we can get rid of this stuff. We don't need our scaffolding now. And then we can kind of see how the room looks. I'm worried that it's going to look too bright and that we will have taken away from the ambiance, but we'll wait and see. Also, as we paint the rest of the room, that'll kind of change the flavor of how things feel. If I absolutely hate it later, I will go in dev mode and replace the spots with regular lights, but we'll see how it looks for right now. I mean, the nice thing is you could easily work in this room right now. That does look pretty cool, though. Unfortunately, you can't really see the red rock through all that as well. You can see it on the sides, but not there. Let's go ahead and copy shape and rotation here. Fill in that last block there. And then, yeah, we don't need these. We're going to just fill in these on this side too. And you know what? We keep falling in the floor here. Let's just get this fixed. Don't need that opened up anymore. We'll copy these. Let's take these all the way to the ceiling like this. Still see our red rock through. Let's just use this as a jumpy. Pretty decent looking. Now the question is what we do with the ceiling and the walls in terms of color palettes. Anyone have any design ideas for how we want to make this look? Like I've used in the past, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to hit the center. Oh, can I? Oh, no. What? It's acting weird. Like one way you could do it, I do like this, the metal rivets. You could do paint all sides. So we could do this. So this is one design pattern you could use. And then come back in the center and do that that metal tread. Oh, except for, you know what helps is taking that off. So now, yep, now it's painting a single block, and now we do this. Except for what I really wanted to do was to do that the opposite way. Now that I'm realizing what I wanted. All right, so we do it this way for these. So that the inside is the metal, and then you come back on the outside. And these can remain metal like this. We can always change this later. And then we copy this, and then we get rid of that. And then you have those that kind of pop against that. I like the look of that. I think that's pretty sharp looking. Pretty damn good looking. And then we could do I actually don't hate that. Now the walls have to be a different color. I'm not sure what we do with the walls. That's a TBD still. All right, so for this, we continue to make sure that we don't have that on anymore. We go back to the single paintbrush. Is that what I want to do? No, I got to do this. Yeah. Got to do Oh, it's not going to let me grab that. That's so weird. All right, so we'll do all these first. Go ahead and get these as well. Sandstone colored. Is there, here, let me look here in a second. All right, those are all good. Nope. Do that one also with that so that those pop. Same here. Get all that. Oh, we missed this one. All right, now we take it off of that, and now we copy that. Nice. The Adobe colors. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Rusty rivet center. See, I like this. I like the plates. But I don't know that I don't like these on the floor as much. I kind of want to have those something else. I'm not sure which. Oh, that's what I used in the old base. I kind of like that. That's almost cleaner looking. You can see the red rock through a little bit easier on that. So that's one option. That's the metal taupe. Middle plate wall. That's too reflecty. I don't like that. That's going to drive me bonkers. The metal taupe. You could also go with black. Not the black TV, probably the pill case. You could go with something like that. I think I like the taupe. Oh, we got friends here. Come back around. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, I forgot to mention. Let's go deal with these stupid bugs. So I did loot everything. I also see that we missed a spot over here in the corner. Can I get that from here? Yeah, we're gonna have to grab the pieces. All right, we'll take that. So I put, this is all the stuff that we looted from last battle. So that was everything from Horde Night. I just stuffed it in a container here before I moved on to anything else. And so since we're already down here, we might as well, you know, do the quick fixes because clearly we took some damage. And you can also kind of see that these parts and pieces here are not really here for support. They just kind of make the base look good, but they aren't even required. So you can lose all these and your base will still stand. All right, shape and rotation here, and then we'll just go with the next one down so that these all match up. Oh, I guess I could have copied it from the other side, and then we'll take this here, and then finally this one here. So these we should probably upgrade for next Horde Night. Just upgrade these to steel. Just to have things make more sense. Shape and rotation here to make life easier. Shape and rotation. Missing one block there. That was a weird one. I was surprised we lost that one right there. All right, so that's all the blocks it looks like that we lost. So we took a little bit of damage here and there. We'll probably need to go harvest some steel for various parts of the base. All this looks in pretty decent shape. Anything else there? Yeah, it looks like they just trounced on some of this. Well, and of course, like this base was not designed to prevent rage mode. So kind of okay. We expect to take damage. Interesting they hit these side blocks here, so they're trying to come in through there rather than straight in the side. All right, well, at least we went ahead and got our repairs out of the way. Oh, and they took these 2 blocks out up here. Totally didn't notice that either. That's another weird one for them to have taken out. So we'll go ahead and fill those in. You know what? See, I'm all over the fence on how I feel about this. I kind of want the rivets on the ceiling, though. I don't want it on the side of the room. You all are saying sandstone on the side. There's the adobo peach or the adobo tan. I assume they were cops. We definitely, so you want the red rock to pop. Don't they try to dig to you under Horde night and nighttime? A little bit, but there is a massive, Zane, there's a huge pad of concrete above our heads right now. So as long as I'm over in this area during Horde night, it should separate me out. We did have diggers last stream, which caused a little bit of a problem. We had to go fill that back up, you know, in between stream. So it's a little bit of a mess. Yeah, we'll try this and just see how it looks. But yeah, see, I feel like that takes away. You actually don't want that color because you want that red rock to pop. I've used the shingles on the walls before, but I don't know that I like that. Yeah, I don't like any of the whites, and I want the wall to take in some of the. Yeah, that's too bright. It needs to be a contrasting color. The green concrete is almost there. Actually, like if there's a blue concrete. Bunny, yes, those are upgraded storage chests. How do I feel about that? I'm just hitting a few walls. And we need something that's... I wish the black choices didn't suck. Like there's pill case, black TV screen is horrible from a, that actually I don't hate. All right, let's play with this. Let me grab this. I wanted this for the top because I feel like these metal bars would look really cool. And then I think actually I want to take this and leave those like that. Ooh. That mutes that lighting. I'm kind of okay even like on the grates leaving them. I know it's more of a muted color pattern, but I think I like this. Now in here we can go with oh, we just and that's what happens, folks, when you run out of power. All right, let's put let's go grab another engine. I'm pretty sure we've got oh, we need to get we need to get more engines because I'm gonna pull an engine out of here because I'm pretty sure that those have enough. Did I forget to pay? I did forget to pay the power bill. Our lighting rig over here. There we go. I mean, that one's, let's see how much power. I meant to check this anyway. So 200 of 300. So that one's taking a good amount of juice to run it. All right, starting to come together here. Then we can kind of make the Horde section a slightly different color if we want. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to copy this. Yeah, we did that one. Was that... What am I on? Oh, I'm on that instead of the taupe. How do I feel about that? So that's the same color as the walls. See, and I almost like that not to stand out. The taupe makes it blend a little bit more, I feel. Oh, I didn't think that was going to do that, but it did. More muted. Let's take off. Let's go back. Ruh-roh. Okay, sorry. Game froze up on me for a second. I was like, no! And we got to go back to here, and we've got to do that. And then we copy this, and then we put it back to that, and then we do that. All right, well, we're going to leave this room alone for now. This room is going to be the fun one to paint. No, it just started to crash. It started to give me a hard time. We also still have to finish the... Yeah, everything just kind of hiccuped a little bit there for a second. All right, let's get this room all sorted out. Oh, we did put spots in the corners. Spot there. Probably have some hanging lights around the edges. Oh, did we lose a spot in the corner here? I think we did. I think, oh. Did we lose it or did we never, did we put this one up here and then never power it? Or do we have more power than we can handle? I think we've hit the limits of that circuit. So maybe we actually needed that extra man, this base uses too much power. The amount of lighting that we have in here is we're gonna have to make a power room in here eventually. All right, well, here's the question. What do y'all want me to work on? What should we do next? I think we've got the crafting room in order. We just need to make sure that concrete is constantly flowing through here. There was a switch off. Yes, the switch turns these lanes on and off. That's intentional. So that will flip that on and turn that light on. So there should only ever be one lane on at a time. Because otherwise the zombies will have multiple paths and then they get confused. All right, let's make sure we've got stone. We got to get concrete producing in all these. By concrete, I meant cement, but you know. Restart the good old concrete adventure. And then we'll reload all of these with stone so that we're constantly... until we get our concrete supply back up, which we will. It won't take us too long. We have no shortage of supplies to make concrete with. And I brought over all the stuff we have. So all 3 forges are fully loaded with the exception of we have crucibles in 2 of them. We don't have crucible in the 3rd one. And then these are still producing concrete shapes. Twitch stream crashed. Try hitting refresh. It should still be there. I still have us up and running. Yeah, Sinixter, if you just hit a refresh. I know we've got more weather coming through here, so I don't know if we got a glitch or if it was just my computer. Yeah, it looks like Twitch had a little bit of a spasm. Oh, weird. Let me refresh mine because mine is showing me as live. Yep. I'm showing live. It did do a quick dip though, and it shows me like 4 minutes out. So yeah, Twitch will do that sometimes. There's you know, it's an imperfect world. I'm gonna get one of these loaded up with metal. We're actually gonna pause on this one on the stone. Get this guy loaded up with metal. Lawrenceville to Green Bay. Okay. Yeah, I was in Atlanta proper. I also lived up in Woodstock and I lived down in Peachtree City. So, and I lived out at Stone Mountain. I lived all around Atlanta. I was all around Atlanta. All right, what do I want to do with this little room in here? Wisconsin natives. I'm gonna kind of do this whole hallway like this and then ooh. See, I like this because it doesn't detract from the natural look of things. I feel like you can see through to the sides really easy. I might copy this off the bottom though. And then I'm gonna take this off, because on the inside of this, ooh, wait. I might leave that like that. How do we miss that one there? Let's close these. Close that like so. Then I'm gonna grab that. I liked that because that gives a little separation there. Nice. And then I kind of think, yes. Dig it. Hey, Cleep Clop, we're a while out on the crafting base. I haven't even started doing the recording and editing for that one. I've just been in recovery mode, coming back from vacation, so it's gonna be a hot minute. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did get I should be able to get yes, quick stack is working again. I found out 2.2 broke quick stack. So anyone who's using quick stack, there's a new version out on Nexus Mod. So if you use quick stack, go grab the fresh one. All right, I wanted to do the garden today. Oh, you know what? I want to fix this. Let's go ahead and fix the path out of here. Let's fix this right up here. So I know this works, but I don't love it. So it goes from here to here. All right. Oh. Also, it looks like they beat the crap out of the top here. Rude freaking zombies. God, I hate these critters so much. Come here, Mumpfy. Yeah, so this is, when we were talking earlier, we might as well, while we're up here, go ahead and see if any repairs. So I'm kind of thinking before Horde Night, we might want to double layer this. Yeah, I like going to Chicago for shows and stuff like that. I don't know that I want to live there either. But honestly, part of that for me is, you know, I left Atlanta and the traffic down there. And I don't miss that at all. So this block here is the problem area. Right around here is where the zombies are really digging, which is not surprising because below us here is where the crafting base is. So this is the reason right here why people don't do bedrock bases. They're a real pain in the butt. They look really cool. They're a lot of fun. But the whole zombie digging nightmare is, well, it's a nightmare. So, but I am thinking of just putting another layer of plates over top of this. Might not be the worst idea. And we'll have to give this a little bit of love. Oh, this is about to die. 2%. let's go get some iron. And we need another motion sensor anyway. So let's fix both of those up. So one motion sensor, because we're going to have to pull the other one out. And I don't know if that's in range of the... Did we toss down a land claim block here somewhere? Did we toss down a land claim? Yeah, clearly there's one here somewhere. Okay, so we've got that, and oh, and we needed iron for fixing the door up there. Except for, are we really out of actual iron? I mean, I can make a few here real quick. We'll pause that. And then make more cement after that. I thought we've got to have, oh, you know what? There we go. Yeah, I haven't organized all the stuff in this box. That stuff all needs to get put away still. So let's fix this. So I want to make sure, because right now, if we drive up here, it will not trigger the door because we got to jump so that that can grab. Can I pick that up? I can't pick that up. Oh, this is a real nightmare. Okay. All right, so I got to figure out which way the power all comes down. So power's coming from this one to this one. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the order of how these attach. Ah, yes. Okay. So we're gonna have to put one over here. I'm trying to not lock myself out. That's the whole trick of this. You know what? We're gonna go right there. All right, and now we're gonna put one up there. Copy, shape, and rotation. We'll put that up there. And we'll go ahead and take that block out right there. Again, honestly, we're gonna adjust the angles here just a little bit. I don't think that I really need to do this, but it'll make me feel better. So, oh. Yeah, we'll do that. Fill that. And that. And then we're going to put a ramp block here like this, and then we'll get this door to stop slamming on us repeatedly. So now we can put this here. And so we go from this. Yes, we actually want to go from here to here, from here to there. All right. Now that we do that, now we can have this one face, yes, down the hallway like that, so it'll catch the motorcycle as it's coming up the hill. And power duration, we're gonna make it like, what, 15 seconds I think we did on the other one? Oh, that's the delay. I always mix these up. Instant and then 15 seconds is probably fine for us to be able to get through. And then I can come in from here and I can grab power from this one and go from here to the door. And now those are both controlled from that one and should work appropriately. Now we've got one extra one on the wall that's just doing nothing that we'll turn off here in a second. But we will fix this guy right here that is in pretty rough shape. All right, now just to get another test in. Get rid of, who do we have here? Mr. Savage. All right, now we should be able to come on into the base. It should open up for us. Let us in. That corner's still a little bit tight. And then all the doors should close up behind us. Probably could have made these powered as well, but we don't close them and open them that often, so I think it's pretty good. All right. All righty. Now the question is do we want to finish? We can finish this room and paint it. We can move on to the garden. And start to build that out. What are y'all interested in seeing me do next? I'm looking for your input. We can go out questing for a bit just to take a break from the building, but we've kind of been big into the building. That's been the thing. I thought we did add lights going down the ramp, Bryony, but they don't seem to add that much to it. Are you happy with the 2.2 update? I mean, it's hard to say. The 2.2 update did some things. Let's kill some stuff. Okay, well, we can go do a little bit of questing. Actually, you know what? We'll wait till morning. We'll wait till morning to do the questing. All right, let me figure out directionally. So this is on the north side. Garden. Do we want to put garden over there or over there? Maybe the garden over here. And I kind of have a vision of how I want the garden to look. Actually, I think I wanted the garden on the complete opposite side. Except for no. Let's... God, it's so hard to keep my head wrapped around this. Okay, so that side and that side. The garden should be on this side because this is going to be the opposite of where the ramp coming into the base is. The only problem with the garden is going to be the challenge of getting it done before Horde night. I didn't think about that aspect. Because we're going to expose more area. Did 2.2 double harvest? I don't think so. Are you sure you didn't have any farming gear on whatsoever? So how we made this one went 4 wide. How big of a garden? And I want to be able to have dew collectors in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the ceiling will have to go up similar to the other side. And then we're going to make this kind of a more of a narrow. So same as we did before. We're going to dig one down. So we'll take this. We're going to do the same kind of method. Yeah, I don't want to step down any farther than this. We don't want to get anywhere near where the zombies consider this a path. And I kind of had the vision of, I want to keep this aesthetic, these, this kind of format. So we're going to use that same entrance on all 4 sides. My idea was to have like living quarters on one side, a garden on one side. We put the parking garage on the other side. These nuts, there are. We're going to use them. We're going to use them so that we can have all the gardens set up down here. Did I go one down here? Is that right? That is the whole idea. Lex nailed it. The magic of the air duct. The air duct is your friend. Hey, Shadow. Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. All right, so we'll just dig this down along. Nope, these nuts, it's the literally look up air duct. It looks like this. If I can type, which I can't. It's this one right here. And it can't be the half one. The half one won't work. It's got to be the full one. But you don't have to orient them like it's obvious why they made them to work the way they do, but you don't have to use them the way they intended. Now this room I kind of want to be a narrow, like a thin narrow hallway. I have kind of an idea in my head of how I want this one to look. One, two, three, 4. Yep. Because I want space for us to have. Nope, these nuts, that hasn't changed in ages. I think the first time I did a video on that was like Alpha 19, and it hasn't changed since then. That has been a hidden gem for ages. Is that big enough for a garden? For what I want. Don't say it too loud. All right, I think that's more than enough garden for us to do. Devs might here. Yeah, no, I know. Maybe a few more blocks. Oh, Nightly Demon. We're going way higher than 3 blocks. This is going to be I have a whole vision for how I want this room to look. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to use the same method we did last time. Oh, but we got to go deal with jokers popping off over here. God bless it, I hate these stupid things. All right, we should probably put some food in the belly as well. Up we go, back around to here. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is same thing as we did before. I just want to keep the... We're going to use this to go up until we get to a certain height elevation. And we're going to go up on both sides. So I can't remember the spacing. We might have to figure out the spacing afterwards on this one. For the light shafts coming down. And we might do like plants along here and then dew collectors at the back. But how far out do we want to go? Like 4 blocks? I don't want to go a lot. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. 5 out is all I want to go. And then so we'll actually go out 6 blocks on each side of this force. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How is this entrance 3? Oh, son of a... No! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at least I didn't totally ruin everything. I dug in the wrong spot. That's okay. That's okay. Mistakes were made.
Things out.
All right. This is the spot we actually wanted to carve out. All right, well, it's morning. Let's go quest for a little bit. I need a break after that. Oh. We'll load these up real quick before we head back out and re-trigger any cement production. Grab the cement out of these. The other areas, well, it's all going to combine together, so it's totally fine. Get some more concrete mix going, another 1,500 here. leave the stone behind. And then, actually in this one, we're just gonna make sand. As long as we're gone, let's just let it go. Building mats will leave behind all this stuff here. Electrical, drop that back in. Adds in 3 minutes. Perfect. Let's see if we can get... Bunny, we'll get that room hopefully done before Horde night. We're gonna have to fill it in the roof the same as we did with kind of this one. Building mats, electrical. We're gonna put this in with electrical. We'll put, nope, we'll put that in with building. Put the drone down. No worries, no worries. Go do your thing, Lex. Building mats. I'm gonna leave our dev paintbrush in here. We need some more ready food. We might have to go buy some food or something. Oh, we got some scooter and some other stuff. But we will need some basic meds with us. Boom, boom. We'll throw our drone down and give it a few meds just to carry with us.
Powering up. All systems go.
Give it, you know, those basic things like that, and maybe give it some tea. Sure. Here, you take some tea. Drink some basic water just to... Oh, you know what? We still have plenty of... Oh, I thought I had more pure mineral water. All right, and armor mods. We'll leave this behind here. Don't need this. We do have a set of better combat gear that we're going to grab real quick. What is the purpose of the drone? Honestly, for me, just to carry stuff. I don't have any other usage other than that. Otherwise, I don't care for the drone, quite honestly. All right, running preacher. What was I using for my chest piece before? Carrying capacity is kind of irrelevant. What do I have on right now? I probably have the full mining set on, right? Yeah, we'll keep the mining set here for when we're digging stuff out, just for efficiency's sake. We should have a full set of mods to be able to have this second set of gear all modded up. So let's just do that. And ads. All right, I'm gonna hit a quick bio break and I'll be right back, folks. All right, I think we're back, right? Looks like I got everyone back. We are back. Excellent. Cool. I don't even know that I'm going to bother modding these up. Other than the headpiece, I might modify and add. I mean, I guess I can start to get these modded. If I've got armor and stuff, grab a few of these. Another set of impact bracers would be nice to go in those. Modify that up. Preacher gloves. We need a chest piece of some type, any type. I guess I could just continue to wear this. I might just, yeah, we'll leave the... We'll wear that. Hey, Subquake. How you doing, buddy? It's a hodgepodge outfit. It'll work. It's fine. All right, if we... Oh, man. Always forget, you put on those athletic shoes and your, like, movement speed goes through the roof. All right. Slugs. Let's go get into some trouble. So, you know what? We could try... Do we want to go back and try to do... We could try to go back and do the Area 9 place again. What is it? The new one. Nope, don't go in my house! Root beer. Get out of my house. Hopefully I can remember how to combat though. Area 7, is that it? Yeah, it's one of those areas. I know it's like around, it's right there. We can give it another go and see if we can make it through it. It's a tough POI. Either that or we can just go to Trader Bob and see what he's got for us. Last time, I can't remember if we picked it up from Trader Joel over here in the Wasteland or if we got it from Trader Bob over here. So we can pick this up and head to Trader Bob and just see. See what he's got for us. Anyone have any exciting plans for the week? I'm trying to slam through a bunch of work stuff, get ready for next week. How many deaths you want to add to the counter? Yeah. Oh. More birthday celebrations. Woohoo!
Master, we are not alone.
All right, where's the vomit coming from? All right, let's run in here to the trader. Mr. Bobo.
Morning. What can I get you?
Do you have any jobs? Oh, that's a tier 4. So here's the choice. Do we want to try to do Area 7 again? I can try to do a refresh and see if we can make it through it. Last time we made it close to the end. Definitely don't need rock busters anymore. I don't think we can do it on an infested. Let's see. We'll reset the quests. And we're still not, it's not giving us, I don't know if we can get it from here. Do you have any jobs? It may be out of range. 2-bit crackabut. We might have to, it might be closer to, because it's right here. Let me do this. How far is that? That's 2.2 kilometers. That's possible. We might have to go to Trader Joel to get that quest. I'll try one more time.
Well, I'll be
That's-
so cheap.
no, I don't want your inventory.
See Jesus riding a bicycle.
Yeah, see, it's coming up with the same set of them. I think we got to go to Joel. I don't think we can get it from here. So Joel is where? He's here, which is where we were doing quests before.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ursa? Oh, it's Mr. Razzle. I hear more vomiting. All right, let's head to Joel. We might have to toss some more gas in this critter. Good Lord, we also have just a ton of airdrops around us. How are we doing on gas? Ooh. Not great. How much money do I have on me? Not a lot. Well, that's enough gas. We'll make it. We'll be fine. So we'll fly to Joel and grab that one. That'll put us in the wasteland. If nothing else, we'll find something crazy in the wasteland to do. Mr. Razzle has dazzled. His Razzle has been dazzled. I guess we could stop and get this airdrop as we're driving by here. Start to clean up a few of these here and there. I don't really need the airdrops. Is this one on top of a roof? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to try to land and deal with that. Too much work. Yeah, it's funny. We've been stuck underground all this time, and we're about to go back underground. So I don't know what that says about me. Hey, One Face Lady, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, that raid animation never gets old to me. Hey, Kalijah, what's going on? How you doing, dear? We're figuring out what to do with our lives here. We're taking a break from the building because we've been building forever. So we're heading over to Trader Joel in the Wasteland so we can get some quests. Hopefully the Area 7. I still haven't successfully completed it. Mistakes were made last time. I probably should have gotten more healing to take with me. I don't get to see my rating, but it's cute as a button. Almost there, man. Do you have a treasure vault? I kind of do have a treasure vault. I mean, I feel like domestic, that's kind of what it's, what the base looks like right now, right? Probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Just been feeling that fatigue catching up with me, so I'm not going to push it. My voice is already on the fritz. I'm behind on videos. One of these days I will catch up. One of these days. It's probably a lie. All right, let's see what you got, Joel. Let's see if we can get you to give us the quest that we have been asking
Top
for.
of the morning to you. We've got armor that will make you feel like a
do you have any
million
jobs? It's not U.S. Army Post number 7, right? It's let's reset again. It actually is called Area 7, right? I'm not crazy. U.S. Army Post 7. Those are all ones we've done a million times. Calm in, ND infested. No, we're trying to get the big ones here. Give us... I feel like we just can't get it. I thought it was Area 7. Just give us the quest that... Because I wanna do it as, you know, going through it. And we're just not getting lucky. There we go. Area 7. Okay. 1.2 kilometers.
All right, if you're in, you've made the right choice.
I will also see if he has
Welcome to the Fortress of Fashion, my friend.
any meds, because I will take extra meds with me on this one. Probably some vitamins too, just cuz.
That's a fine choice you just made.
I'm not going to worry a ton. Do I have repair kits? We do have repair kits. Okay. And how's our armor that we're wearing? Well, in pretty good shape. Oh! Welcome in, Sturgy. Oh, this Area 7 is in the wasteland. This is we got to make it harder for ourselves now. Welcome in, Sturgy. How was your stream? This is not the one that we did before that was in the desert. Which I guess is good. We don't have to deal with the spitters everywhere. At least I assume this one is going to be in the wasteland. We'll find out. Not too far away. Easy to get to. Sturgy, how was your stream, buddy? Did you have a good one? Getting there. Almost there. Still in the... Oh, might be in the snow. Looks like it's right here on the edge. All right, now we just got to figure out where to land. There we go. All right, let's keep spinning. Oh, beautiful landing. I thought that POI spawned only in the
Master,
forest.
we are not alone.
Nope. Come here, birdie. All right, did we bring food? Yeah, we did. Not as much food as I probably should have for this. Now that I'm looking at my situation, I'm also realizing we should have brought We should have brought hatches, and we should have brought a bunch of stuff with us for this. And we're gonna need some frame shapes. At least like 50 of these so that we can build ladders on walls where necessary. I'm gonna grab just, while we're here, a little bit of wood. Sorry, sir. What just... That tree just did some interesting things there. The game is just having some special moments. Yeah, it was definitely in the desert last time. Don't care about any of that crap.
7 Days to Die is a perfect game with 0 bugs.
All right. Now we just gotta wait for it to spawn itself in. We knew this was a potential here, so just let it spin for a minute. It's reloading the whole POI.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Anyone in here? All right, let's go get the dots over here first. Oh, we got Doggo over there. Dog has been removed. Come here, Firehawk. Little Red Sonia coming in. Sonia has been removed. Let's go ahead and reload real quick. Come here, puppy. Woo! Get everyone upstairs.
Master,
Goodbye,
we are
Mommy.
not alone.
Oh, way to go attack that fence. It was Jutra. Doing some weird stuff. Judy. Got Ezekiel here with his guts all hanging out. See someone about that. You usually only attacks taco salad. Hey, Fox, what's going on? Have a seat. Bad left hip, having a seat there. Let's just double check in here. Another Puppo over there. Come here, doggy. Got him. Here, more dogs? Are they inside there or are they up top? I hear you.
Lift malfunction detected.
Oh, I see the doggos down there. Okay, let's just make sure we've gotten everything else that's upstairs first. I think it's trying to stay off radar. Oh, nope, there's one.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
All right, I think we got to go down now. Do I still have the vitamins? I'm just going to take a vitamin proactively.
Keep arms and legs inside the lift at all times.
All right, did we get the doggos? All right, now this will be interesting because last time I feel like, oh, those are blue friends right there. Oh, I appreciate their inability to traverse things well. Oh, except for he figured it out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Bad reload. Do not want to fall down to the bottom here. Good God, the tankiness. We're gonna let them work that side there for a second. Fox, what are you trying to figure out? Command-wise. Oh, PC specs? It's exclamation PC.
My senses have picked up something.
Man, some explosives would have been great for this. There's so freaking many of them. Just getting through this very first part here. I'm gonna hit a big heal. Oh, and we still got... All right, we got her down. Don't want to get caught there with blue people coming across. Oh, you're caught swimming in concrete. No, there are no infinite spawns like that in this game. Not that I'm aware of. Though this is interesting. We've triggered... This is the end where you come out.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, that's the end. Like, the last part of the POI over there. All right, got her out of the way. So that's No, this is not insane. This is on survivalist. Make sure we grab all the meds we can. Don't care about going out for that. God, see, we've triggered all those ones back at the beginning.
Monorail line obstructed. Arrivals and departures may be delayed.
All right, I hear more. Grab that real quick. Anything I care about?
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, we're on fire. On fuego! All right, clear out this top little... I don't love how they're slowly making their way through over there. The fact that they're still kind of beating on things back here from the very, like, that's the end of the POI. Yeah. We're gonna get some unsuspecting surprises at some point. Let's go ahead and get ladders set up. I don't care anywhere. So I can kind of hide up. Yeah, they're just digging through the walls back over there. You mean like last time? Yeah, I want to have an escape route, unlike last time, is basically what I'm saying. Construction site, don't care about nails. What am I missing? I struggled with this one last time too. Come up into here. There we go. Yeah, you got to take this and go cross over here, and then you drop down, and then you get ambushed by a whole bunch of crap. Do I care about corn seeds? No, I don't. I just have an Xbox. All right, well.
Security breach. Alert security personnel. System malfunction.
Don't care about that. We're just reading all books at this point in time. Don't really care. Not. All right, so now we've unlocked this door. Got it. Oh, that's right. And now it brings us up into the pathway, and this gets really squirrely really fast. And fences are friends.
something.
Activity to security. A safe bunker is a healthy bunker.
Woo. Fences are friends. Hey, broken bot. Fences are friends. Whew. Happily take that. All water, we'll just drink the water as we find it.
Granted.
Zombies and their aversion to fences. Coming out of the woodworks over here. Trying to save some ammo. Not today, Tony. Not today. Got another one coming? All right, anything else? I'm gonna just proactively do this also. You know, little escape routes.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
We'll hold them at the door. It's quite a few in there. I thought I heard more breaking out. Hear more down below. Thomas. Oh! I keep watching behind me as well. Whew. There we go. I'm hearing more noise coming from somewhere. I just noticed that there was the tent up there. I didn't even see that before. Swing and a miss. Whew. Quick reload. Keeping it spicy. Oh, taking out my own fence. That was dumb. What do we get here? Some beer, some aloe cream. That's enough to make repair
Master,
stuff.
we are not alone.
Why are you running away from me? All right, anything interesting in here? Don't care about that stuff. Meds we'll take. Meds are about the only thing I care about looting at this point. Looks like this room is mostly clear. Now we go down into the death space of death. And then we'll come back up through there. All right, let's read a bunch of stuff. Food-wise, we're okay. Let's go ahead and make more first aid bandages. Make sure we're fully healed up. And I'm just going to continue my gate life. Oh, shotgun parts we'll actually keep. We might use those for turrets later. That's... All right, down or up? Down or up? Can't go up, gotta go down. Mm-hmm. This is where we died last time. I remember this place well. Let's give options of fighting in here. Yep.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. Letting stamina come back for a second. Are we good? Big deep breaths. All right, I gotta get used to remembering this is the way we run back when we have to retreat here in a second.
My senses have picked up something.
Yep, that's another whole crowd of folks. Get the blue goo. Get. Oh no, did I just shut myself in? No, I'm okay. Oh shit. Retreating.
We are not alone.
All right. Woo! We're good. We got this. Where was their switch? It's upstairs. Wait, was there a switch that I missed in here? Where is this? Oh, yeah, it's in the room above. We're just not there yet. Yeah, it's about to be nighttime too, and this is gonna get spicier. Oh, hey, we got a few skill points to spend here. We could do something with those. Nice try, Michael.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, was it just one? Got me all scared there. You sure this isn't Horde night? Mostly? We're gonna go ahead and get a repair in here while we can. I mean, it's Wasteland, so there's that. It's definitely keeping it spicy. You know, it would have been helpful to bring a nail gun with us. Oh god, that drone scared the ever-living crap out of me. I'm gonna put a few more hatches in here, because even these little wooden hatches, man, they do some work. All right, anything in the bathroom? Just make sure we didn't... No people. Do I care about... I don't care about rocket launcher parts. Not at all. We'll go ahead and take some vitamins. We'll take... Nope, we'll leave those there. Make sure we keep all the meds available. You know what? Are there any more points that we can put in here for survivability while I'm thinking about it? Pack Mule's almost tapped out. We'll get the last level Pack Mule. Agility. You know what? We could get some hard target going on. While moving, take less damage. A little bit more mitigation there. Fortitude. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Four points per melee kill. Not a bad thing. And maybe some cardio. Thoughts on scrapping the books for paper for regular shotgun shells? I'm not using regular shotgun shells anymore. I'm actually going to put points into cardio because that's totally worth it. I've been just pretty much so singularly operating with slugs. They're just cheaper to make and they make more sense. Ooh, glue we'll hold on to. Did we clear out this whole room already? This whole room already activated. Okay, so now we're back to that. Yeah, now we go up through here to the top. I don't love this at all. All right, so we're in the room above.
Master, we are not alone.
Yep, I get that. I just want to make sure I'm not completely surrounded here. Just watching my back. She's got quite the pose going on there. Storm going on above. I'll check that out just for any possible books. Domestic, I might do that, but if I do that, I will, I'll just respec entirely. I was mostly thinking about just surviving through this POI. And there's that horrible nighttime bell. $2,200, yep. Yeah, I was thinking about respecing before, but I don't know how long into this playthrough, like how much, you know, more time I've really got in it. All right, we're gonna hit that.
Green access granted.
All right, and
Yellow access granted.
whew. Nighttime storm in the wasteland, tier 5. Yep, you got this. Piece of cake. What is the best rifle to use? Oh God, see, this is on a diagonal. I don't like this. You know what? I can use security gates. Why isn't it letting me? There we go. I just want an opportunity to, when this whole place lights up.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Nope. Bad timing on that reload. Keep drinking that. Ooh, more slugs. Happily take that. I'm not worried about trash. We are, we have so much loot back at home. This is mostly a survival mission. You'll notice I'm not doing a whole lot of looting. All right, these rooms look all clear. All right, now are we down this way? It looks like we go down this way. Big deep breath, man.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
POI makes me hold my breath so hard. Oh, that was no. I got you now. I got you. I gotcha. Anything in there? Nope. Hugging kiddos is awesome. Good on you for getting to hug the kiddo. All right, this floor looks empty. All right. Do we keep going down here? Is that this opened up, but nothing was there? Any random sneaky loot back here? Nothing major.
Living underground isn't for the lazy. Make sure to get your exercise daily.
All right, looks like we're heading back out to the main entryway again. I'm gonna go back with diagonals again. I'm just trying to create fallback points. At least to slow them down just a second.
My senses have picked up something.
Whew. Yeah, thanks for the announcement, Vault Tech. All right, let's run around here. Anything good back here? Coffee. Coffee's a great thing to just keep chugging it as we find it. I'm not taking sham sandwiches. I will take the sham chowder, though. Don't care about the rest of that. I think... yeah, we need to find that next switch. We're back in the main room. Did we unlock another section here, though? Yes, we opened this section here. This is new, right? Yeah, I think this is the new path over here. Let's go ahead and copy this again. And I want this all out of the way because
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
there we go. Nice crack. Whoop. Woof. So many freaking zombies in this POI. Whew. We got this. Any more in here? All right, we got stairways up. Don't think I want to drop down there. Let's take this. Oh, looks like we might not have a choice. Let's grab this over here. Don't care about that. I think we have to drop down, don't we? I don't love that.
Master, we are not alone.
is where we die, right here. Frack, really? Yep,
System
that's
failure.
it.
Shutting down.
Fatality.
I should have figured out a way to cheese that. I should have figured out a way to cheese that. Holy crap. Well, that was so insta-death.
Are you not entertained?
Got ads in 30 seconds. That basement is the worst in the green. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I could have played that any differently. That's the challenge with that one. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get back to my body either, which is going to be another whole challenge here. Actually, I guess my body's not that far off in theory. Depends on where it spawned it.
I've got a bad feeling
Yeah.
about this.
It put my body at the bottom. That's, well... Can I close this for a second?
Terminating operations. System failure.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. right, we ready to do this again? Oh man, this POI is my nemesis. I still have yet to completely, you know, make it through this one without dying. It is brutal. It is absolutely, that drop down there, there's nowhere to run and hide. And the sheer numbers with me with the maxed out shotgun and still not being able to survive is pretty dicey. We'll have to see if we can get back in and grab our... Oh, seriously? Oh, see, this is uncool. Sadness? Nope. Where am I missing the door? Door's is right there. It's easy as a group. It is definitely not easy solo.
Master, we are not alone.
Can I get back upstairs here? Not there, I can't. Can I keep going? Shit. Back over the edge. Let's get back out to here. Was that Lex?
My senses have picked up something.
Don't get stuck in the corner. Back out this way, everybody. Holy crap, that's a lot of them. All right, back down here, everybody. Now I'm just missing shots. Woo. All right, let's fix some things because we're hella broken here. Where are you? You're here. About to say, I know we got things to fix things. Antibiotics. Can't use that at this time. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that. All right, what else we got going on here? All right, do we have people above us? Well, we can't see the dots anymore. Oh my!
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Did I not finish? I didn't finish the animation. That is one of my least liked changes with 2.0. right, we'll let him come to us now. Alright, was this anything that we cared about? Not really. Alright, so upstairs is the way to go now, I think, right? We go up this way. They kind of took that out. Alright, so second floor here. Ooh-wee. Alright, yep, this opens the next section.
Blue access granted. Gray access granted.
Yep, now we're through here.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
All right. One at a time. Everyone just take your turn. Someone is stuck. Oh, I see you. That'll do it. All right, this is the second floor. Just double check up here. Looks like that's where they all spawn from. Oh, yep, we're in the last room now.
Remember to do your part. Ration food and water every day. Every little bit counts.
Master,
Together
we are not
and
alone.
only together, we can survive the apocalypse.
You know, I just noticed something. Am I not wearing my hood? No, I'm not. I was like, I can't use my... Oh, hi, friend. Make sure we get those headshots in. Whoop. As long as they're moving a little slower, we'll take that. How do I become a zombie? So Kyle, I think you've been in here. The zombies are anyone who is either a Patreon member, a Twitch subscriber, or a YouTube subscriber. Gifteds don't count for that. I don't know that I want to go down that route, do I? Don't care about that. Shamway, anything good? Not really. We'll leave all that there. I was about to say, we know there's going to be one last gigantic spawn in here for sure.
My senses have picked up something.
Yep. Because I know there's the Yeti that spawns in here, right? There it is. Whoop. Down they go. Blue guys always go first. Oh, we got friends over there too, huh? I don't know why they just aren't jumping that, but I'll take it. Ow! Get to the next fallback point. Get some reloads in here.
Master, we are not alone.
Holy crap, that Yeti is just doing the damage. All right, we're good now. We're good. We recovered? No, Kyle, there's no special members. I like to try to include everyone in it. Oh my gosh, how many shots can I miss?
System malfunction. Shutdown imminent.
Okay, I'm lost. I'm angry, and I'm armed.
Oh, that reload! That horrible reload. Whew. We might have to make some more ammo here for Horde Night and whatnot. Whew. Was that anything useful? Yeah, we'll take that. The steel. Drink coffee. Take the steel. Ah. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't remember where my drone is. Was the drone back over here? Not even showing up on my... I thought we would have lost the drone here-ish. Bryony, I don't care about the bags. If I've missed a bag, that one I haven't missed. It's leftover stuff. Oh, I see him. He's up here. Yeah, because we're going to go ahead and do that. And then give him a quick repair.
My senses have picked up something.
Get out of the way, drone! Oh, it wasn't the drone. It was my own senses. Bad Lex. Bad Lex. So, here's the thing. I think this is a fantastic POI. The challenge level is insane. My problem with this POI is that it's not a tier 5. It's a tier 6. Only from the perspective that the POIs are completely, the tier 5s are completely unbalanced. Even if you just went like on zombie counts as an example, it's not, they're not all equal by any stretch.
Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, that's exactly it. The scope of the different tier 5s are drastically different. All right, so there's our way out right there. And then once you have that, you can basically nerd back up to the top. All right, well, we're gonna empty, we'll grab all the loot. And there's... All right, let's take this all the way up. We'll load up the chopper. It's gonna see if I could shoot the ground out from under him. Kind of don't want to fight the bear. All right, we'll dump all this stuff off. Take a vitamin just because I hear you should take them.
Master, we are not alone.
Ride the bear instead. All right, let's see what we get out of this loot. Some ammo. Small amount of meds. So here's, by the way, interesting comment that I've been receiving on YouTube videos recently. And this is in regards to, I did the tier review of all the skills in 7 days, and you always get kind of interesting perspectives. But one of the ones that I got was from someone complaining that lockpicking is actually good because you get more loot if you lockpick something, that you actually destroy some of the loot when you do what I'm doing here. And there's no evidence to that. The files don't say that. I've never experienced any reduction in loot from breaking a chest open. Has anyone heard that argument before? It's just an interesting one. Because that should still be all the loot that you would normally get right there. That's decent. That's a Darkness Falls thing? Oh, interesting. That might be where that rumor has propagated from. I've heard GNS say it in his videos. Wait, Ian, you've heard GNS say which? That it does or does not? Because if I check there's nothing in the game files that changes the loot tables based off of how you open a thing. Where's my drone? Okay, now he's doing the horrible thing where flies in circles. Did I leave my ratchet back at home entirely? Or did we lose it somehow? Or am I blind? I know I moved it out of my lower inventory. Can always make one later, but I thought we had a ratchet.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I see you over there. I'm blind. Oh, you know what? I bet I put it in the loot upstairs. That's what I did. That's okay. I was just gonna break down a few of these for gas, but we'll just get gas later. I am 100% sure that I dropped it off in the drone. Or not in the drone, into Choppa. Well, we head back home with our tail tucked between our legs. Once again, destroyed by the horrible... So here's the bummer where there's no way we'll get the garden done next stream before Horde Night. All right. But we will get ourselves back there. We'll drop off all of our loot. We'll probably need to start making some more gas. We'll fire up all the forges and all that good stuff. So I think next stream on Friday, we're going to do cocktails. We're going to do, we'll work on the garden. We'll see how much, if we can at least carve it out. The majority of the room. Whoa. POI2 Echo 0. I know, man, that, I don't know. I don't know how you fight that bottom room. I just heard something fall, and I'm not sure what it was. That's concerning. Oh, it's my garbage can. I was like, something just fell over, and I don't like the sound of that. Oh, man, I wish they had a chopper that you could vertically land in your base as well, too. You know, Undead Legacy has that. It would be very, very cool. I would love that. Oh, getting my stretches in while we're flying. You missed the old gyro? The little janky one? Just strategically retreating. Yeah, you know... I wonder if you could take that room by running quickly to those stairs and funnel them. Yeah, Bitterman, Oh yeah, we need to update the death counter a bunch. That's a good call. I'm not going to try to do that while I'm flying. We'll see where the death counter is. But I know I can add, what, 2 or 3 on, at least? Yeah, little drone's like, I can do it. I can do it. I'm going to catch up. The 2-seat thing is weird. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I wish there was a way for the bedrock base that you could kind of land your chopper in the base. That would be super cool, and have like gates close over top of it. They mentioned an 8-seat helicopter. Oh, geez. Yeah. No, thank God that one. Jeez. Oh. All right. Well, we should be able to load up the chopper. The one nice thing is for loot drop-offs, at least we can get down in there fairly easy. Whoop. Yeah, so many airdrops. I know, Lex. We should run around and... Well, we'll throw the motorcycle down on the ground and we'll run around and grab those real quick. Just because they're right over here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Grab and go. I'm not even looking at what's in these. I'm just grabbing them. Ding. Jeez, and we're just full up on stuff. Well, we'll eat that, and then we'll read these. An 8-person chopper is kind of big. Well, I mean, Kyle, if you've seen the chopper in for Undead Legacy, it's massive. It is a chonky mofo. All right, you can carry a little bit more so that we can get downstairs with more stuff. Let's put this into our belt, and then you carry that. You know what? We'll go ahead and read this right here. Clear that out of the inventory. Grab whatever we can here. Put anything that can go in there. And does this have space on it? This has tons of space. So we'll fill this guy up. What difficulty is this? This is survivalist. Survivalist with 64 zombies. Zombies jog during day. All right, let's go ahead and from here we will quick drop everything. We'll open this up. I'm just reading all the books at this stage instead of saving them to sell. Grab everything from the drone. Quick stack everything. Let's open. What do we get here? Bunch of stuff we don't need. Open that up. That at least gives us some food. And then we'll grab the last bit of stuff off the bike. And God, I love quick stack. It makes my life so much easier. Cell bucket, we'll put that and that there. And there we go. Everything there goes back. Mods. And we did get some ready food out of that, so there's that. We should get cooking pots out of this. Get 3 of these so that these are at least set up for us, and a grill. Grab all the stuff out of here, and once those are done, we'll switch back to make a little bit more iron just so that we have it. And then we need to make some steel next stream. That'll be, we might need to go do some iron farming. We haven't done that in a while. We'll get steel production going. There's cement. Let's see what we've got here. Concrete mix wise, we pulled a ton of sand out of here. More concrete mix, more concrete mix. We should be able to make a bunch more. There's another 6,000. Let's split that between, let's do 2,000 split 3 ways. Do the rest of it there. Starting to get a decent supply back in here. God, I love quick stack. It makes my life easier. Is there anyone here who hasn't seen the Horde base that has just joined late while we were off and about adventuring? If so, I'll run you by the Horde base real quick. So this is our whole underground base we've been building here. This is the fighting position we did. Oh, you know what? We'll grab all this stuff out of here. This was the loot from last Horde night. We're just going to read all the books at this stage. I'm not going to bother using them to sell, which I could. But yeah, this is the zombies drop down. It's a drop style base. They come down and then they funnel back up. We did have some problems with them doing a little bit of digging, but we've done some reinforcement to hopefully stop that. This was just a temporary box I put down here. Ooh, that needs fixed. We'll need to do a few more repairs down there before Horde night. Probably upgrade some things to steel. Yeah, so there's two of them here. Kyle, how come I'm building an underground base? Just to do something different. Just to do something different. No reason. It's just, I've done so many different bases. It's been a long time since I've tried a drop base style. So I am going to, the last thing I will do for folks, I'm going to flip. Oh, I still had that on. That's funny. So for those who haven't seen it, I'm going to give the fly through so you can kind of see. So this is when we zoom out, you can kind of see how big this thing is. And we're starting to build the garden over on this side.
Master, we are not alone.
And then from up above, it looks like this, which is just a massive concrete pad protecting the zombies. And we'll probably put a second layer on top of that. The last thing I'll show for folks is who weren't here before, if you didn't see it. Here is the other base that we used for the first half of this whole series. So we did this. This is the foundry. I've got a tutorial on the crafting side of this one out on the YouTubes. So we built this fully on stream, farmed all the materials. Horde base on this side. It's got vehicle ramp that you drive up in here, and then it's got crafting area up in here. Man, we've done a lot on this stream. So we did this, and then before we were here, we had our little hovel next to Trader Jen down here. We had this little place back in the day, which was mostly just a little crafting base with a farm underneath it. And then lastly, we started all the way back down here at Trader Rec. Man, this has been an adventure. And if you've seen my base, the Spark, this is the first base that I designed for 2.0. So that was kind of the journey that we've gone through. So 3 Horde bases in this run. And I'm going to finish up this last one before we end the whole series. And then I'm going to figure out what to do next. I'm kind of on a waiting list for, I'm going to just drop us back inside the base. All right, so let's just back here. Leave us back in the room in here. All right, so I'm going to end early-ish tonight because, like I said, just trying to take care of myself a little bit more. But we'll be back on Friday. We'll continue on. We'll do the garden and we'll do Horde night again. And hopefully the concrete pad is fixed enough so that we don't have diggers. And we'll find out. So here's a question. Should I dig out part of the garden between now and Friday, or do you just want to see me do the whole digging thing as we build the garden out? Normally you all want to see the digging, but I like to give you the option. And for the Twitch folks, we're going to go find someone else playing and go visit them, share some love. I see Fubar's playing some Grounded. You know, we're gonna go right into Jutra, folks. She is playing some Enshrouded. So let's go hang out with her. She's one of my mods. She's awesome. Jeez. Enshrouded is also just an amazing, fun game that I absolutely adore. So share some love, Jutra, and I think she's playing with Rosencrantz. So we want to watch you dig. Show me the digging. So take care, everyone. I will see everyone on Friday. Drop in some raid love as we're dropping in for the Twitch folks, for the YouTube folks. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see everyone on Friday. Goodbye.
Oh my god, Echo is raiding me.
What? The feeling is sweet as lemonade. Oh man. Who's this guy?
Oh my god, who is Wayward Echo? Does anybody know who this person is?
With a flat cap and an Irish accent.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, everybody. I was lurking. How was your stream? Yes, top
of the evening to you, sir. Sláinte.
I was showing Lex our new house. We're gonna live in the Blue Goblet Inn.
Echo wants you to show him the dungeon.
No. You can show him the dungeon. Only if you go down